I'm Keegan, and today I'm going to be teaching the class about triangles. So before we get started over here, I'm just going to quickly define what some of my drawings mean. So if we draw a quick triangle here, if I draw two lines on two separate sides, what that means is that the two sides are of equal length. And if I draw two angle signs here, that means that the two angles are equal. Now, if I draw two lines and one line, what I mean by that is that they're not equal, which we'll get onto a bit later. Also, if the triangle is like this, and instead of a circular angle, I draw a square angle, that means it's a right angle. So we'll move over to the main board. So, Raksha, what do you notice about the equilateral triangle?
It has like the similar lines around all the angles, so they're all the same.
Yeah, exactly. So the key characteristic of an equilateral triangle is that all of the sides are of equal length and all of the angles are the same size. More specifically, each angle is 60 degrees. So I can write that on. Next we move on to isosceles. So Savita, what do you notice about the isosceles triangle?
Well, you have both of your sides are the same length, and both of the angles opposite those sides are the same size.
Yeah,
but it's only two.
But what about the other angle on the other side?
It's not the same.
Okay, so basically, the key thing about an isosceles triangle is that two angles are the same size and two sides are the same length. And like Savita really greatly pointed out, that it is the sides that are opposite the angles that we're going to be talking about. So, Reagan, what do you notice about the right angle triangle?
It has that marking that you did over there. So it has a...
The square marking?
Yes.
Yeah, so the key thing about the right angle triangle, like it in the name, is that one of the angles in the triangle is a right angle. So it's 90 degrees. And then it can take any other form, like the other angles can be whatever degree size, as long as all the angles add up to 180 degrees. So next we're going to move on to the scalene triangle. So Raksha, could you point out anything you notice about the scalene?
It looks like all the lines around the angles have like different numbers of lines. So that means they're different sizes, right?
Mm-hmm. And anything you notice about the sides themselves?
None of them have lines.
Yeah. So, like I told you earlier, if two angles have two lines, that means they're equal. And because the scalene doesn't have that, the key thing about the scalene is that opposite to the equilateral triangle, none of the angles are equal and none of the side lengths are equal. So that's the key thing about the scalene. Does everyone feel like they've kind of grasped the key concepts of the triangles before we move on to the next task? Okay, so the next task, we're going to try and identify some of these pre-drawn triangles. Raksha, you're eager today.
Well, it's a right triangle because it has the box, but it's also isosceles because it has two sides and two angles that are the same length.
That's right. So this is a right angle, and it is isosceles. Song for you guys, so you guys can remember the triangles. So let's start off, and you guys are going to repeat after me. So equilateral triangles have equal sides and equal angles. Equal is your guide.
Equilateral triangles have equal sides and equal angles. Equal is your guide.
So isosceles triangles, two angles have equal degrees. Two sides are also the same, just like a Christmas tree.
Isosceles triangles, two angles have different degrees. Two sides are also the same, just like a Christmas tree.
Great. Scalene. They may seem kind of crazy. With different sides and angles, it's easy if you're not lazy.
Scalene. They may seem kind of crazy. With different sides and angles, it's easy if you're not lazy.
Now, if you remember this song, you'll never get the triangles wrong.
If you remember this song, you'll never get the triangles wrong.
It's great.